Hello, welcome back to Storytime. Today we are going to read Old Hat by Emily Gravett. So, our title is Old Hat. So, we have two words. Our first word, old. Second word, hat. You know the second word, you know hat. So, a hat is something we wear on our head, right? Good job. And the hat can do many things. So a hat can protect us from the sun, or it can keep us warm in the winter time. Maybe you have a winter hat, and maybe you have a beach hat, something that you wear to protect you from the sun. And the first word is old. What does old mean? Is it something that I bought yesterday or today? Or something that I bought a long time ago? Yeah, so it's something you maybe bought a long time ago or something that has been around for a long time. If you have many pairs of shoes, maybe some of those are old shoes. Or think of your books. Maybe you have some old books, or maybe you have many pencils that you write with, and some of them are newer and some of them are older. So this story is going to be about an old hat. Who is the main character going to be? Let's guess, who do you think the main character will be? Maybe the dog, right? Because we have the dog on the cover. Okay, are you ready to read? Here we go. Let's read. Harbet had a hat. So the dog's name is Harbet. His Nana had knitted it for him when he was little. So a Nana is someone who cares for you when you're little, and she made it for him. So maybe this hat is special, and you can think of something that you have that maybe your Nana or mom or grandma made for you, and maybe it is special to you. It was warm and cozy, and it kept his ears toasty. So this kind of hat that Harbit is wearing, when would you wear that kind of hat? What season would we wear that hat? Summertime? No, summertime is too hot. Wintertime? Sure, wintertime is cold, so we want to keep our ears and our head nice and warm. Or here they said toasty, so toasty means warm. It was an old hat. So if it's an old hat, is it a hat that he has had for a long time? Yeah, so he's had this hat for a long time. And we see the other animals, the dinosaur, the ostrich, they're looks like they're laughing at him or laughing at his hat. So do you think that makes Harbit feel good or not good? Yeah, it probably makes him feel sad. Yeah, it's not nice to laugh at our friends or the things that they wear. Let's see what Harbit is going to do. So Harbit got a new hat. Okay, so they're laughing at him about his old hat. So Harbit decided to get a new hat. Let's see what kind of hat he's going to get. What hat is he pointing at? Yeah, the fruit hat, because he saw the other animals wearing the fruit hat. So maybe he thinks, I need a fruit hat too. The latest hat. It was fashionable, fresh, and fun. So now he changed his hat, right? And before he had the winter hat, the toasty, cozy hat that his Nana made. But now he has what he thinks is the latest hat because he saw the other animals wearing this fruit hat. It looks like he's wearing a fruit basket. It was low in fat, high in fiber, and could provide 80% of his daily vitamins. It was the latest, most up-to-datest hat there was. So he has this fruit hat, and what is he doing? He's eating the fruit from his hat. So maybe he won't have this hat for a long time. Until it wasn't. Ha ha! So now look at his hat. What happened to the fruit hat? Yeah, well, fruit can go bad because it's food. So we see the food is rotten on his, except for the strawberry. And then look at the dinosaur. Does a dinosaur have a fruit hat? Before, when we saw the dinosaur, it had a fruit hat. No, now it has a traffic cone hat with a, yes, with a light. Let's see. So now it was an old hat. So now the animals have this new hat, this traffic cone hat with the light. So Harbit got a new hat. This hat really was the latest thing. It came with a state-of-the-art flashing light and was highly visible to oncoming traffic. But when Harbert put on his hat and went outside, so now Harbert got a new hat, right? And is his new hat different from the other animals or the same? So he got the same hat, right? Because Harbert thinks, okay, they got this new cone hat. That is the latest hat. I must have the newest, latest, coolest hat. So he also bought the traffic cone hat with the light. But then Harbit put on his hat and went outside. Look at their hats now. Do they have the same hat as before? No, now they have what kind of hats? Ship hats. So what do you think Harbit is going to do? Do you think Harbit will want to buy a ship hat too? Let's see. Ha 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 ha. Old hat. Ah, these animals are not nice. They're making fun of him for having the old hat. So now they have ship hats, but Harbit still has the cone hat with the light. And poor Harbit. Harbit is sad again. So what do you think Harbit will do? Do you think he will keep the old hat, or do you think he will buy a ship hat? Let's see. Harbit was determined to have the latest hat. He bought Top Hat magazine. So here he's reading a magazine about what are the top hats. So top can be two meanings. Top hat is the name of the hat you see on the paper there. Or it can mean the best, the number one hat, or the best hats. And was the first in line at the hat shop on Hat Unveiling Day. So Hat Unveiling Day is the day that they are going to show the new hats. So nobody has seen these before. Maybe Harbit thinks if he is the first one there, so he's the first in line, then he can be the first one to get the newest, latest hat. And look, he has a tent. He slept there overnight. He has his toothbrush and toothpaste. But whatever Harbit tried, old hat. So here he has many different hats. Old hat, old hat. So he has all these different kinds of hats. Shoe hat, deep sea diver hat. Harbit had had enough. So one day he did something no one had ever done before. what do you think Harbit is going to do? He tried all of these hats, and the animals keep laughing at him. Let's see what Harbit is going to do. Harbit took off his hat. Ta-da! What did Harbit do? It looks like he added feathers. Now he looks like a peacock. Do you know this kind of bird? And look at the other animals. Now the other animals, what are they doing? Now they want a hat like Harbit. Now they have the feather hat. So at the beginning of the book, it talked about Harbit's hat, Harbit's old hat, and he really liked that hat. But the other animals laughed at him and made fun of him for having that old hat. So Harbit did what? He bought a new hat. And he kept buying new hats because the other animals would laugh at him. So he felt bad and he would buy the new one. But now, in the end of the story, what happens? Something changed. Now the other animals want to have the hat like Harbit. So Harbit's new hat is very unique. He just took his hair and added the feathers to his hair. And now they all want a hat like Harbit. Okay, thank you for being here, and see you next time for story time. Bye bye.